Okay. It's been over a year since we actually recorded this as a group.
Yeah, it has been.
No Blue, he's busy. So what we're gonna do is just put off the ending just a little bit longer. We want Blue, preferably want Blue there because he was there from the beginning too.
Okay. Well, we got DJ here.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's up, DJ?
Not much. Mod industry.
All right. So, DJ, what are your thoughts on this game, Sonic Frontiers?
The best we've had in a long time.
The best we've had.
In a long time.
Hmm.
But,
Not a high bar to
it could have
beat.
been better. Yeah. It could have been better, but you know, hey, look at how long it took to get here.
Right?
Yeah. And then Sonic Superstars happened, so yeah.
Oh, I dropped a key.
Oh yeah, that game. That's another story.
Isn't it?
But yeah, right now, what are you looking for, Jim? Anything
I'm
in
just
particular?
wandering around. Because like the last
Just
time I
wandering
played,
around.
I went by myself to get us to the end.
Mhm.
Speed run to the final Chaos Emerald. Because like, the next story objective is pretty much the end of the game. But
Okay.
instead, I'm just gonna do just some of this content, and maybe we'll look at the Final Horizon update.
All right. So yeah, that update consists of the three characters: Tails, Knuckles, and Amy.
Yes, sir.
I believe you start off with Amy, though. If you do that,
Yeah, yeah, it did start with her.
yeah. All right. So you just unlocked a
Action
cyberspace power.
the very forgettable levels.
All right, he's going in.
That was a good time to track this.
No, it's
Yeah, I
funny,
love these. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it really wasn't too big on them just remaking older levels again. I would, if they was gonna do that, at least do like some other ones other than Green Hill and like that.
Yeah, they took Chemical Plant, Green Hill, and Sky Sanctuary, and they were pretty much the levels from Sonic Generations, really.
Yeah.
I think.
They,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'll say real quick. If they was gonna do that, I would rather just stuck to the cyber levels they had in Shadow and Sonic Advance 2 and 3. I forgot what they was. Yeah, I forgot what they was called in 2 and 3, but I know in Shadow was one was something terminal. And I forget them too, but I think most people know what I'm talking about.
I think it's a digital circuit and Mad Matrix from Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those stages were pretty cool.
At least they would have fit better.
Yeah. I think with this though, the only original perhaps level might be the City's. Well, I wouldn't really call it original, but there is a stage that looks like City Escape, but it doesn't involve, I think, any Chemical Plant background or Green Hill background or Sky Sanctuary background.
Yeah. Okay, Cybertrack. That was the one from Sonic Advance 3.
Cybertrack, okay. Yeah, I've only played Sonic Advance 1, really.
I played the first Advance one, but only Knuckles part of it.
Oh, Knuckles, okay, okay. Oh, and you got an A rank there. Oh, so you actually got all red rings on top of that. Yeah, yeah.
E.
I love these combos in this game.
Yeah, they're pretty decent.
Is that it? Yep, that was it. boy.
Alright, you got 3 keys.
Wait, did I still need keys for the last emerald? No, it's already glowing.
So, okay.
I'm pretty sure the last 2, because this one's the last one, and then number 7's
so you
on
could,
the Titan itself, isn't it?
yeah, you could get that one. No, get there's 2 left. I believe it's the purple one that you need to find also. But it's not on map. So you need to what's the word? Open the map a bit more.
Oh boy.
I see you got the Angel Hill Zone music. Angel Island, excuse me. I think it's Angel Island.
Yeah.
Say Angel Hill.
Yeah, I said Angel Hill.
It's like 3 levels.
I mean, that
mixed
could
together.
be a new name for another stage.
Probably.
Yeah, I did not care for Sonic Superstars.
Yeah, it's underwhelming.
Yeah, it is. What's so bad is that's the game that they decided to put 4 players on.
Out of all the games, they chose that one. Not Forces, not Frontiers, Superstars.
Yeah. What are we gonna do with these people?
I don't know, man. But hey, Sega, we would like to see some multiplayer for the next modern Sonic title.
I know if I said like Sonic Boom Rise of Lyrics, somebody get pissed off.
I haven't played that game, but I did hear it wasn't that great.
Well, I did play it, and while it could be better, there's really nothing wrong with it. It has its glitches here and there, but there's no life counter. There's no big penalty for dying. You're just gonna go back to the last checkpoint, which isn't that far. So, honestly, there is not much wrong with it. It's just it's a bit slower. So there's no real speed. They got speed sections like in 06, but outside of that, you'll be running at a normal speed. But outside of that, you're mostly just fighting and traversing everywhere. It's just like playing any platform you would have played on the PlayStation 2, like Jack and Daxter or something.
Oh, okay, I see. It's a more slower paced Sonic game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like how they did Knuckles on there, but at least it was playable.
It's playable. Okay.
Yeah, you know, they roided him out and have him saying the dumbest lines.
Oh, yeah, that version of Knuckles, it's very goofy.
Yeah, too goofy. And what's so crazy about it is I heard that it was originally being made during the Dark Ages, and it was called Sonic Synergy. And it looked like it could have been decent, but then I guess they put it on the back burner or whatever, but then they outsourced it, and that's how it became Sonic Boom. And it wasn't even supposed to be that at first. Matter of fact, I heard they made all kind of decisions back then. I think it was they outsourced it to another company years after they first started it. Then they was expecting it to what it became, but then they wanted to base on the TV show, and it became the prequel to that TV show.
Holy shit.
Right, yeah,
So
it does serve as a prequel. I think it had like a unique villain besides Eggman. It's like some lizard.
Yeah, it was a Lyric. He was a snake in a robot suit.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. He ended up being the final boss there too.
Well, it definitely doesn't appear in the show, so most likely he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? No, they just hog-tied him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I guess I just spoiled it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see Roger's video of Sonic Adventure 1 story in the style of this game's?
I
No.
have not clicked it. I have noticed it, but I didn't click it. But he does it right though. He's a funny guy.
Okay, I posted it in the Discord a couple days ago. It's pretty damn accurate.
Yeah, that's the one thing about him. You know what he's talking about.
Okay.
So, are you guys for Roger Craig Smith as Sonic?
It's alright.
It's alright.
I'm indifferent. I don't really care whether or not.
Yeah, I say he's a decent Sonic.
He's fine in this one.
I guess the problem. I guess the issue is not so much him, but the lines. So like he's mostly so now he's just associated with no copyright in the universe and all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
he's associated with Baldy McNose here, so like it's kind of a little grating, but
What is your Tetris?
it's not so bad. Like you said, not bad in this game.
Right. Yeah, you can thank Colors for that one.
Yeah, I still haven't played that. I don't intend to.
You know, never.
Yeah.
Still hasn't dropped in a very low price for me to grab it.
What?
Colors. There's also something that I almost completely forgot about is the Shadow Generations coming out at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't even think I'm getting that because it's like, ain't they just releasing Generations with a Shadow DLC?
No, I think so. It really sounds like the Shadow DLC is like its own separate game, and then you get Generations for free with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that is the case.
Maybe it depends on how much they put on there, but it's just like it just feels like I don't know. Like that
It
was
looked
wrong way to
good.
do
The
it.
trailer looked good.
Oh yeah, it looks good, but will it be good for $60 or even 70? I don't know how they're gonna.
Yeah. Price. Definitely need to see the price, and they need to show a little bit more.
Yeah.
Get a better idea what the gameplay is like.
And that's the thing too, because a lot of these games ain't really for the price, and it takes them so long to make them.
Did I do this wrong?
Yeah, I'm thinking that Sonic X Shadow Generations, like the base game, right? Just Sonic Generations has like 9 stages, which is like broken down into 18 stages technically, because you got Classic Sonic.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this Shadow part will have about perhaps 9 stages to choose from.
And see, that's the thing,
Yellows
because
first.
it would have to be something like that. But it just doesn't. For some reason, it doesn't seem like it'll have that much. But I don't know. I mean, if anything, I was kind of disappointed with Generations when it first came out. Anyway, I thought it was gonna be something more than just run through the specific levels until you get to the end.
Yeah, I was hoping there would be DLC for that game, like way back.
Yeah.
But they took like what, nearly a decade just to give a follow-up with this Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Yeah. What
So-
would have been what would have been decent if they had did something more like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, where it goes back into its history, but at least they add new elements to it, like the character you created and the new villains that's trying to screw up that history.
Ah, okay, yeah.
For Sonic, it's just run through Green Hill Zone twice and then fight the final boss from Sonic 2.
Yeah, I mean, the whole Green Hill thing, I love Green Hill, don't get me wrong, but I want to see something else for a first stage, really.
Sonic Dream Team
And-
did. I think. I haven't really looked up gameplay for that.
Oh, Sonic Dream World, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about the PS4 thing where you can make your own games with?
No, it was the Apple Arcade mobile game.
Oh,
Yeah, for iPad.
never mind. Yeah, I don't think nobody's messing with that.
I mean, I can't even mess with it because I don't even have like a iPad to
Yeah,
begin with.
And if you did, you have to pay a subscription to play it, which means that you'll get this. But I don't forget how much the subscription is, but you'll have to keep paying that subscription every month to play the game.
What?
Yeah.
That's the Apple
The only-
ecosystem.
Yeah, so you would have. So if you wanted to play Sonic Dream Team, that's what I think it was called. I don't know, but you have to first buy the iPad if you don't have it. And I don't know how much that costs. I know it's gonna be over $100 for a decent one, but I don't know. But then you do that, and then you have to pay a subscription to play a game that you'll have to keep paying a subscription for every month. That's probably not even gonna be worth that price by what, 2-3 months in.
Yeah. Damn. And then it's really not worth it at all. Yeah.
It's, I don't know.
Like-
the decision making is just crazy.
It is, yeah, because I would think a game that looks like that would have been released on console.
Exactly. I
But
would
they're
have
like,
at least
nope.
would have considered it
Yeah, yeah.
when the price
Like-
dropped.
I don't know if they're like trying to space out the main entry games from each other, because I know like from Forces to Frontiers, that's like what, about
Wasn't that 7 years?
7 years? Yeah,
Wait a minute,
or 5 years, I think. 7 or 5
nah,
years.
I think it was 5.
5, yeah. But like, I don't know.
Well, it's
Again-
kind of. Well, it's like I said earlier. It's like they take all this time to make these games, but then they're barely worth the price when they come out. So what's the point of taking 5 years if all you're gonna do is just run through some places?
They also have like no replay value either.
Which doesn't?
All of them.
Oh no, they don't.
I mean, that's kind of been an
Well,
issue since 06, but that's largely as a result of how they handle the save system.
Yeah. Now, Forces, I would say it only had replay value if you wanted to make a bunch of new characters on there and wanted to try out different stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Or like, if you're a speedrunner, you could revisit it. But other than that, like, there wouldn't be really a need to revisit the game.
Yeah.
What about Frontiers? Any of you say it's replayable?
Nah.
No.
No, I completely left it alone until Final Horizon came out, and I still haven't finished it. And that came out back in November.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't like the Final Horizon stuff either, just because it's just nothing but challenge maps with story added to it.
Yeah, that is a bit underwhelming.
It's like I never played Sonic 06's or Sonic Unleashes DLC because they're nothing but challenge maps. I don't like challenge maps.
Yeah, they're really not that fun because Sonic games were never really. First of all, Sonic games were never really about the challenge in the first place, and that's the whole thing about it. And then even if you wanted to do that, it's still a certain way to handle it.
I want like actual new stages.
Yeah, see, that would be way better to do.
Or
Now,
just,
I did play the DLC for 06, but that was only because they let you play as Tails, Omega, and Blaze in certain levels. But that was
Right.
But,
Yeah.
and Tails was actually improved in that one.
Yeah, that's the extra hard mode that they had, I believe.
No, I
For
don't
06.
think. I think that was just the Team Omega one, but I think the extra hard mode was a separate thing.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we're back in. Okay, yeah, see, this is probably the only unique stage, really.
Yeah,
This cyberspace.
I must have skipped this one because I never rode a skateboard.
I think I only encountered it one time when I was playing it.
Oh wait, you're on the final island, aren't you?
Yeah.
You just okay. That's why because after that third island and that had you going in 2D after every other time you had to go on some rails, I just said screw it and just started fishing with Big until I got enough materials to get out of there.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Oh,
like I was
timing
done.
there.
Oh, an actual checkpoint in the stage. Wow. This is the thing that also killed Sonic's Superstars is not having the multiplayer be online.
Oh yeah, yeah. You would have to do Parsec with that,
I missed the one at
but
the very
you know
beginning.
most people. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Most people ain't even gonna know about that, or or bother to use it.
Yeah, because Superstars Online is really just like a versus mode, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did try it. It's all right, but nothing about that game is worth $60.
No, not at all. Nope. Nope.
And
Not
and
at
like
all.
and I still remember on the Xbox Live Arcade, there was some decent arcade games on there for $20. That was more worth the price than Sonic Superstars and even Mania, I would say was.
Yeah, Mania. It's good, but it's not like anything new.
Yeah.
Also, doesn't have a whole lot of replay value for me either. And I think that's largely because it's nothing but old stages. So if I just wanted to play the stages, I would go back to the original games.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
I would sooner just go back to the Sonic Advance games or Sonic Battle.
Oh, it's Sonic Battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually was playing on my phone a while back. I stopped. I think I think Rouge's Story.
Oh,
Still
I
need
guess
to
it was night
play
enough
that
for
game.
me. Sweet.
Oh, they do got some mods for that, by the way.
Oh, Sonic Battle.
Yeah, the best one being that they fixed Knuckles.
I am trying to get
He is-
myself a computer, and so something we could definitely do in the future is definitely PO6.
Oh, PO6?
Yeah. But there's also
Okay.
you posted there's the Sonic Riders multiplayer stuff too, right?
Yeah.
That'd be decent.
Because if I can
Do
get a
something like
computer,
that.
we can definitely do multiplayer in that.
We
I tell
can.
myself I need to get back on Sonic Riders,
This is a cool looking trailer.
isn't it?
The only Riders game I played was Free Riders.
Serious?
But yeah,
Huh.
With Connect.
yep,
Damn.
it was fun. Except for
I
the
don't
power
think
skills
anybody else-
sucked at detecting.
They did modify it. I think they did just recently modify that game to where you could play it without the thing. I have to try that one day.
Yeah, with the controllers. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is pretty good with the controller.
Speaking of PO6, I have tried it, and it's weird because it's not the first of its kind. I know there was another time where somebody released a version of 06, but it's supposed to be better. It's weird because I have to totally forget how to play the original 06 to play theirs, so like their controller slippier or something. It's like it's like when I'm on a skateboard or on these new 06 games, I am more likely to die because I will just simply slip off the stage than the original 06 where I'm used to like the controls being super stiff.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the thing. They made it so loose that you can barely even control it well.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I feel like the way to approach it is like approach it like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 in a sense.
And not even that, because even the controls on the snowboard and Adventure 1 was tighter than it was in PO6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can still hit the tricks to get to that higher, on that snowboarding level on Adventure 1. Like they got that part where you can jump in the middle and you get to like a higher level. rather than just the lower part. I can hit all that perfectly well, but on PO6 I can't hit none of that. In Crisis City.
Yeah, Crisis City. Yeah, there is this sense of like it being more slippery. I do get that.
I haven't played PO6 since it was just like the test level and Wave Ocean.
Wow. Yeah, they've come a long way.
Almost the entire
Chaos
game's
X.
in it now.
Yeah. 'Cause now we have like the Shadow and Silver stages.
So I do remember. I do have a general idea what DJ's talking about because I remember the character controls in the air is so off compared to 06.
Yeah.
It probably will be for you because you was like the expert back on Sonic Revolution. The kind of playing 06.
Yeah.
That trick with Shadow in Crisis City. I only know to do that trick because of a video you made on it. You have to put them in chaos mode and to bypass a projectile that gets shot at you.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
Jim here has actually provided a lot of insight in the game.
It's been a long time. I do want to play that game again.
For real.
Revisit it.
Vanilla 06.
Yeah.
That would be cool to play online with Parsec.
Oh, Vanilla 06? Yeah.
I just gotta figure out where my power cable is for the Xbox and where my 360 controller is at.
Oh, you know what I did get? I got the Shadow the Hedgehog co-op for story mode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's beautiful.
Shadow the Hedgehog, the game?
Yep.
There's a co-op mod for that?
Yeah, there's a co-op mod for it through Dolphin.
Yeah, that sounds decent.
Yeah, it's real nice.
Do you play with the other characters or just like the other, or just another Shadow?
So I've seen two versions where one you pick the Shadow Android, or it's just Sonic as the second player.
Oh, okay.
So the one I have is with Sonic as the second player.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's a cliff.
Which
I was gonna say that'd be decent to play online too.
It is, yeah. And it gives Sonic the excuse to hold a gun.
I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, just be shooting all the aliens and gun soldiers.
Yeah.
Palm Tree Panic. The Sonic CD.
Sonic CD.
Probably fit better with the soundtrack of this game.
Yeah, Sonic CD's Europe Japanese soundtrack is probably my preferred soundtrack over the US one.
I think I prefer the US one, but there are certain times where the Japanese one sounds better, especially for Stardust Speedway.
Yeah. And yeah, I think the same with the US OST. It's like there's some that I like from there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I shouldn't even know what that was.
I would not fight that unless you feel confident.
Yeah, I don't remember how to play him. It's like a mix of
Yeah.
everything, isn't it?
Good time to remember.
Yeah, the lack of momentum in this game is annoying.
Yeah, I never really liked this guy.
I don't think I've even seen him.
Yeah, I tried fighting him. I could never beat him.
Yeah.
I usually just ended up avoiding him altogether.
Want that smoke?
Yep.
What the heck?
Well, he's getting in some damage.
Very decent.
Oh, the rings.
You can do it. Cut his
I
head
think he's
off.
got it. Yeah. Yeah, he got it. Wow.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah. I might need to reapproach him then.
Yeah, I would do the same.
Ready?
You know, I never put my my rings up because of that. I just kept it at like 200.
Yeah, yeah. So it's all about upgrading Sonic to his limit, really.
I would never do. I would never put his ring count up. I probably did it like once or twice, but I kept myself around either 200 or 300.
Mm-hmm.
Just make it easier to get all the way up to the top.
Yeah.
What was I doing again? Oh, from here.
See, it already sounds better. It's not even my favorite track of the game.
Oh, palm tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it matches with this scenario.
Me.
Palm tree panic.
There go the Final Horizon.
Pretty much, Final Horizon is like an alternate ending to this game, right?
Yep, it is.
Okay.
What I heard, there was a bit of a, not, I wouldn't say argument, but I guess Kishimoto, I forget his first name, had made some comments about how the story was written. I think he wasn't too satisfied with how the game was originally written, so he kind of made that as like, you know, how he would have did it.
Oh, okay.
And I think that was I know Twitter was throwing a fit over something he said later on about Americans like something about writing that it wasn't as in depth. I guess because he's basically saying that we don't like good in-depth writing, that it's some kind of an insult or something. And I kind of see it as is this, you know, a lot of people complained about stories in the first place, so then why would you get mad if somebody outside the country thinks like y'all don't like good writing? Yeah, because if you remember, like all the arguments was, I remember when I first on what was it, the Sega forums, and like people just like hated the idea of Sonic having a story. And this was before Sonic Colors came out, so we're talking like a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah, the story isn't important. All that taking itself too serious.
Yeah, I think that's a bit much. I enjoyed this story.
This is
Yeah.
Metal Harbor.
Yeah, Metal Harbor.
I would say the story is better. Obviously, the story is better than most of what we got in the past decade, like ever since probably Black Knight. I think his biggest issue is that it kept the way they were telling the story is like the parts that was important hardly ever came up until like specific points up until the end, but they did explain most of it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't know, it was just kind of weird.
Like the whole thing with the Chaos Emerald's origin coming from aliens. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about that one, but whatever.
Yeah, I thought that was okay. I mean,
you know, stuff like that, it gets to a point where sometimes you're just like, I think they just need to reboot the series.
reboot the series.
Just reboot it.
Reboot it.
I'm pretty okay with that idea.
And we already got a lot of material for it, so just retell certain stuff and then just add more stuff. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like maybe have like Chaotix showing up in more of the areas that they didn't show up and stuff, something like that.
Team Chaotix. Yeah, it's a very underrated food.
Yeah, especially since they had a game back in the day. Yeah, that they just nobody will acknowledge it. And it's crazy because it's the only classic game that actually allowed you to have more speed and platforming. It's the one classic game that did the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just grab your partner, just throw them around, and then you can hold. There's a hold button to where instead of doing a spin dash, you can have your partner just stand his ground, and you stretch the rope, the ring rope that you're having. If you let go, you blast to the other end, and then your partner goes with you. So what I kept doing is you throw your partner in the air, hit hold, and they'll hold their ground, but they're in the air, so they're like an anchor, and you're just gonna fly with them.
Okay.
And you could just throw yourself to like some pretty high places, or just for fun, just blast yourself around the levels.
So it definitely was more unique than Sonic's regular spin dash. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta stop this. I'm running low on memory.